Hello, this is WindwakerSD for GoBattleLog.com, and I'm here again today for part 2 of CLeonardo77's amazing run to Legend, where he went from a 2500 ELO veteran to Legend in 4 days. If you haven't watched part 1, you can find the link below. He does this while only using teams generated by the AMG 3000 on GoBattleLog.com. The anti-meta generator works by users inputting the teams that they face in Go Battle League into the Go Battle Log, and Aaron has created an algorithm that focuses on those Pokemon most often encountered and comes up with teams that are safe to run against the current meta. Leonardo's second team that we are featuring today is again the always trustworthy Rainy Castform, but this time we've got a backline of Beedrill and Alolan Muck. I love that Amok generates energy quickly and throws huge charge moves. It will be fun to see it in action on the swap in between the steady fast move pressure of Beedrill and Castform. Let's head over to the Twitch stream so we can get into the battles.
Thanks everybody for joining us. We're live on Twitch. This is part 2 of CLeonardo's just insane climb to Legend in 4 days, basically from 2,500 all the way to 3,000. We're, I believe, in the mid 2,600s. This is day 2, and we're going to be running a team of Rainy Castform with a Beedrill and a Alolan Muck. So let's go ahead and hop into the battles. All right, here we go.
Yeah, not a positive lead, but okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, I was hoping to catch a grass knot actually, but this Cresselia is smart and keeps the energy. So I hope this is not a future side. This is a very spicy moveset, so Aurora Beam. I didn't expect that, but now I can do some super effective damage onto this Unova Stunfisk. I think I will survive this Mud Bomb. Yeah, just barely. But yeah, I don't make it by one fast move to the next X-Scissor. So here I need to shield at least once and farm down. Okay, probably I should have shielded the first one because they are more likely to go for the big move, and now they are likely to go for Mud Bomb. Yeah, exactly. So dumb play by me. They aggressively switch into Cresselia again. So I have 2 weather balls. I'm gonna fire just one and catch the subsequent grass knot, which is nice. Now I can load up some energy.
Yeah, and the nice thing here is they don't have a move that can threaten you, so you can basically get to 100 energy and make sure you're loaded with a second move before you leave this one.
Yeah, exactly.
This matchup.
Even because I don't really want to take another hit from the Stunfisk. So if this is game over unless they don't shield for whatever reason. But I highly doubt it. Yeah. Yeah, I try to reach the second move, but I don't make it. So the only play here is to reach double weatherball water. But yeah, this is not going to happen. They also snack a counter through, and so I surrender. So not a good start, but please keep watching.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they have that one thing in back that you can't see.
Yeah, actually, this
no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, great bubble. So we're taking resisted here. Makes this matchup a lot more comfortable.
Exactly. And so I can force a shield. So I throw almost at the end of the bubble animation in order to prevent my opponent from catching. Okay, so I need to catch here because I don't want to spend a shield. I know this is just going to be a shadow ball because probably they have bubble and double nuke. So this is a fortress.
And it's always good to catch there because you don't want to use a shield, but you would have lost switch anyway.
Yeah.
Right? So you may as well just catch a resistive move.
Yeah, and
preserve your cast farm.
Exactly. Even because if I shielded, I would have won lead, but at what price? I mean, my Rainy cast farm was at 30% of health anyway. So I wouldn't be able to force a shield or to threaten anything against my opponent next Pokemon. So yeah, the best choice to do was to catching the shadow ball on a lower Mac. So here
it's really nice. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just here I'm okay. So I was hoping this weather ball to KO the fortress, but yeah, they have a mirror shot. I'm aggressively switching into Beedrill to go ahead of energy, and they have an Slash Mandibuzz. So yeah, another GG for me because they are just farming me down. These two shields are going to be useless.
Oh, they snuck an extra through.
Yeah, I'll try to time my poison jab correctly. So three poison jabs for 2 air slashes. I did just fall short. So here I just need to shield twice and go for the Hail Mary farm down. This is going to be super close though. Okay, so who's gonna win the priority of the fast moves? They do.
Oh.
So, but they still had a Jellicent with 1 HP as well. Okay, another kind of positive lead, although if Dugong shields the first Thunder, this is not going to be super positive.
Oh, we had a little stutter lag.
Yeah, I think they gained at least one counter, so that's why I was worried and I shielded. And here I make a stupid move. I mean, yeah, probably X Scissor plus poison jab damage would have been enough. And I was also hoping my opponent not to shield because I was feeling they were at a move. So I really wanted to take either Machamp or the shield. But now they have Frostlass, which is kind of fine because now I know that my Rain Cast Farm is going to be my win condition. So I am tanking this Shadow Ball, although probably okay, even because I have no shields. So I'm trying to force the last shield on this Frostlass. Yeah, they just barely get to this Avalanche. So now I just need to snarl this process down with Mach. And I think I'm good here. So I know that this Dugong had already one fast move, so I needed to go for the CMP tie here in order to deal the most damage. And they are going to reach the second move in 4 snarls. So I need to catch here. I was actually hoping to make the combo catch and move, but the move doesn't get registered. But anyway, they undercharge in order to get more farm, but I probably forgot how much energy my Beedrill had. So I go for double X Scissor, and this seals the game. So this is the first win of this set actually, after 2 not so lucky battles. I managed to clutch this one.
Poison jab down that Frostlass. Always feels good.
I think I remember this game. So I think this Blastoise is going to catch the Thunder on a Cresselia. Yeah, nice counting. But I'm fine. So I'm trying to catch the Grass Knot. And I fail again. It's still a resisted move. So it's still good for me. So I'm building up a lot of energy because I need to threaten some kind of shield after. And I know that I'm going to win CMP tie against Blastoise. So I need to have at least one X-User. I'm not sure whether I have Drill Round. So, okay, yeah. I don't have Drill Round ready. So I go for X-Scissor here. And I can take resisted damage from this bullet punches, but I was kind of expecting a sort of snipe down with some moves. So that's why I'm sacrificing my Alolan Muck, since my weak condition is going to be the Rainy Cat form. Oh, okay. Actually, I shield because I kind of need shields down at this point. And yeah, it looks like this Blastoise has to throw again. Otherwise, I would be able to fight another move. But probably this is not the correct play. If I was them, I would have let my Blastoise go and bullet punch down the Alolan Muck with X-Scissor. With Scissor. But yeah, this kind of helps me because I'm gonna have more energy. And I make a crazy call here. So I don't shield. I don't know why. I should have shielded. Just if they have X-Scissor, which is going to be with more damage per energy than Nuzlocke, it would have been over. And I would have died with one shield. Yeah, so by 1 HP in a dream, but it could have been less close than this if I just shielded. Another possible lead for me. So what I usually do is, of course, I'm gonna tank this first drill pack, and I always expect some sort of catch. So I was ready for this, but they actually try to catch at 17 or at 18 turns. And this is understandable because Empoleon works and with 3 turns fast move. So they were going to finish the animation of their 7 waterfall, and so they would have been stuck into the final part of the animation when I was ready for Firing Thunder. So they had to catch at the end of the 6th waterfall. But yeah, I was expecting that. I have the hard punishment for this Hypno. I need to throw here because I don't want to take a move, and I want to maintain alignment. Of course, I don't want my Beedrill to be aligned versus a Steel Pokemon, especially with some energy. So I'm gonna shield this move. And load up some more energy. And I have a Charmer. So yeah, super nice. Just need to make sure that this Wigglytuff doesn't get to a move.
Yeah, those the waterfalls, they do so much damage.
Yeah, Empoleon is a very nice Pokemon. I've been using Empoleon in my last days of Great League, actually. and it was really fun to use. So Golbat lead. I need to stay in, of course. Alola Mac has a very good matchup against Golbat, but I can't give away my best answer for Golbat, especially because Beedrill gets completely farmed down. So I need to take this Golbat low enough when I can, at least if I don't win switch. If I don't win the lead, I need to take this Golbat low enough so that I can snarl it down with Alola Mac. But they already shielded. So at this point, this is probably the hardest answer for Beedrill that they might have. So I don't shield the first one because I know that they have a lot of energy. So no point for me in shielding. I think I poison jump down. Okay, no. I go for a couple of snarls because probably I was thinking with shield advantage, Mac with 2 snarls of advantage is going to be really, really good. So I have 1 fast move of advantage versus this Frostlass and 2 shields to 1. So what I have to do here is just to X-scissor this Frostlass to death and shield in twice if necessary. Because I know that I need to preserve my Beedrill. So now I can safely double shield here and make sure they don't get to the move. So that's why I force the CMP tie. I think Beedrill wins CMP tie against Frostlass if I remember correctly. And they have so 1, 2. Okay, I was trying to catch, and for whatever reason, the catch doesn't get registered. So yeah, I just need to reach double sludge wave. I think I'm still fine anyway. But yeah, if the game was working properly, I would have been able to catch, and I would have had a much more safe situation. But yeah, it's fine anyway. Sludge wave plus 1 dark pulse will get the job done, and down goes the Obstagoon. Good game to my opponent.
Yeah, Snarl Alolan Muck is so strong in the 0. Sludge Wave is anything exactly. It can hit for neutral it's such a good move. Exactly. All right, we got Air Slash Mandy here.
Yeah, it's a recurrent threat in this Great League remix meta.
But this is the place we want to see it. So yeah, always like to see the cast form against the Flyers.
So here, conversely to what I said in the first episode, I'm going for the big move here because I don't care.
Now they're shielding.
Yeah, yeah. Life is strange, but I don't care if they shield or not because what is going likely to happen if I go for the multiple weather ball water and they don't shield, I will bring this Mandibuzz really, really, really low. But I will still need to do 5 snarls and then a sludge wave to take down that Mandibuzz with so low health. So since I know that I can put this Mandibuzz in sludge wave range, almost in sludge wave range with water gun damage and with thunder, I'd prefer to go for the big move, hoping they didn't shield. So they have a Charmer and they have an Empoleon, but they waited too much. So they just gave me a huge.
Basically needed like three poison jabs to land this second drill run.
Yeah, exactly. So I just can safely shield here. But this Empoleon still took my Beedrill at a comfortable health level for this Wigglytuff. So I'm gonna faint without being able to throw a drill run. But now this Wigglytuff is almost in in Dark Pulse range. But since I'm quite comfortable that I'm gonna reach this large wave, I'm going for the safe kill. Yeah, very
well
close.
played.
Still very close. Hypno. Okay, I can handle with Hypno with all my Pokemon, because also even Beedrill is not that bad against Hypno. I think in this Hypno cannot afford to farm down Beedrill. And I'm fairly comfortable that in the 0 shield scenario, Castform wins, and they don't have Thunder Punch. This is great. So very strange choice. They have probably Ice Punch and, I don't know, I guess Shadow Ball, but yeah, I wonder why they didn't throw. Okay, so I know that I'm not gonna lose the 0 shield because, okay. Okay, so this is a Shadow Ball. This is not great, but I can do a couple of Snarls here. Actually, 3 Snarls, which is huge. What's in the back? A Fletchinder. So props to them for choosing this level of spice.
Yeah, that's a.
I see a second. Someone said can you call them you call them a different number.
So I've doubled up on these Dark Pulses. So if they shield, I will fire another one. And then let it go.
Successfully dodged a bullet. Nice.
Yeah, so here
Through before the Earth Power. Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't shield. And this is another Poison Fang. At this point, I just need to reach double Drill Run. Yeah, I knew that I was going to leave enough power, so that's why I never shield the first move. Because if I shield the bait, this is my lost condition. And 3 Poison Jabs
Nice.
will be enough. So yeah, good game to my opponent. Mirror lead, always very tough. What I do here, I need to bring this Rainy Castform fairly low, because I can't afford this Castform to be healthy enough to exert so much fast pressure of my backline, because I will have a hard time trying to farm this Rainy Castform down. So I shield the first move, and it is a Thunder. They don't shield my bait, but now they are in double weathable range. So I don't need to throw Thunder at this point. I force the CMP tie. I was hoping this to be a double weathable, but this is actually Thunder. So they are energy dry. I can farm down this Casper. I will have to eat a weatherball, which will bring me just below 50%. And they have an Obstagoon, so I will. Okay, so they also sneak a counter through, which is not amazing. But I'm fairly confident I'm gonna reach another 2 X Scissors. I deny the fast move here, which is nice. I don't know why they bring Obstagoon into a loaded X Scissor user.
Yeah, that's a rough matchup. Those counters just do nothing to Beedrill. Just nothing.
Yeah, it's super resisted, really solid Obstagoon counter. So I blind switch. I know they're going to sack, so that's why I wait. Okay, so actually I was going to throw the move, but for whatever reason, yeah, this is strange, because actually I was kind of expecting the sack. So that's why I didn't throw at 5. I throw it at 6, and then I tap the charge move button. But the
got a
charge move,
mulligan.
so my charge move got refunded.
The GBL gods gave it back. They said no. Snarl down that cast form. Sometimes the game gives it, and sometimes it takes away. So we kind of have to remember those times so that we don't get so mad on the others.
Yeah. So again, here I go for the Thunder. Maybe they are not shielding, and they don't. Thank God. This is the first time that I managed to correctly land the Thunder or landing a successful bait strategy.
This is great
because now it is okay. So they make a good catch. So I'm trying to farm up as much as possible and go into Mach, because I knew that I was going to resist a bubble beam. So the only way they could have killed my Casper was going for the Shadow Ball.
And
So
I like that you saw the ice beam and you threw immediately, because you gave them a bunch of energy, and you need them to go down, or at least use a shield.
I could have
want to get them
exactly.
And you win CMP, so
I just farm up to the last useful moment, because I couldn't afford to use a shield or to take an ice beam. I have some amount of energy on this cast form to threaten a shield.
And luckily it's mud shot.
Yeah, luckily it is, but I'm not going to shield anyway, because I don't want to. Probably Beedrill is going to be sort of weak condition, although, because Mandibuzz is also fairly low right now. So here,
I'm kind of surprised they didn't switch on you.
Yeah, so I was kind of expecting something like, okay, so I for the CMP tie, but I was going for X-Scissor, because just in case they try to catch a drill run, I wanted to spend less energy. So down goes the Mandibuzz, and this is just a race to the fast move damage, and Beedrill wins with the resisted poison jab, wins against the neutral mud shot.
It's like you Jedi mind tricked them by not shielding anything, and then they didn't shield that X-Scissor. Nice.
Yeah, so we are advancing with big leaps. Okay, so not super great, but I kind of don't mind to stay in, because because Rainy Castform is the only Pokemon that I can use to deal some neutral damage on this Beedrill. And then switching to the mirror. So I charge up to a Weather Ball, try to okay, so this is not probably a catch because they would have thrown Weather Ball in any case. Just switching just at the right moment in order to maximize the energy from the water gun. I will have to shield this one, and I will count up to 6. Okay, so I will count up to 5, and if they want to shield, I will be able to reach another one just at the CMP high. So do they want to shield again? They do. And they're farming down. So I have still a cast form with a Weather Ball stored. They go for the Thunder. Strange, because they would have been able to reach double Weather Ball. So I go for the snipe down, but this is probably a dumb move because I don't know what do they have in the back. I don't know yet. Okay, we were trying to farm each other down. They win the race, but they are still locked. So I farm a little bit. Okay, so they sneak. So they have 2 fast moves. They are gonna reach ISO win in 3 fast moves. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3. This probably just going to be barely enough or barely not enough. Barely enough.
Yeah. Oh man, what a game. That right there is why I play this game. Those
Super
are so
close.
exciting.
Super close.
That was awesome.
This is a
And
positive
again,
lead for me.
Absolutely. It's exactly where you want to see the Frostlass.
Yeah, for sure. So I can tank a Shadow Ball, but Shadow Ball hurts so bad that I don't mind shield this and then go for the farm down. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
they can't
actually,
get to
yeah,
2 Shadow Balls.
Yeah, PvP IVs, but yeah, just so now I have to stay because of course I don't want to go into a Lola Mag too soon. So I'm forcing them to throw. So I was going straight to Thunder so that they were forced to throw energy. I can align this mark onto the Jellicent. I know this is going to have Ice Beam, but they switched into obstacle. So winning the lead was very important because now all my counters are positively aligned. So I just need to make sure that this obstacle goes down, and at the same time that the incoming Jellicent doesn't have too much harm on me. So I will probably no. Okay, yeah, I don't shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, okay, what is going on? Okay, stutter lag. Yeah. Okay, yeah, at the surrender.
Yeah, they were already in Dark Pulse range anyway, so.
Exactly. Tough lead, super tough lead. This is my safe swap, and they have a Lapras. So my mistake here is going for the drill run, and also I failed the right charge move timing, and they also shield. So they are farming. They are allowing me to reach another X user. So they this process now, this Lapras now is well in Wood or Gundam range. I let this go because they have 100 energy. So no point for me in shielding. I will take this shield though. Shield advantage with when you have a Lola Mark as a closer is often per se a win condition. So I'm gonna tank this Cold Bash. I know this is gonna hurt, but this provides me more farm. And I know that this training customer was going to be useless. So Frostlass, this is nice. I have some play, at least.
Yeah, this is just going to come down to, can the Dragon Tails take you down before you can take down the Dragalge? Will they save a shield for it? Yes.
Yeah, of course they do. I know this is going to be an Aqua Tail, but I have to shield anyway. And then Snake,
so they snuck one through, but maybe we can get a catch.
Yeah, actually, I wait to. I mean, I make the catch too early, so the catch doesn't happen actually. And yeah, I've just provided this. Okay, so what I wanted to do actually was was to put this Dragalge into Darkpool's range, but I didn't know that I was going to lose CMP tie. It was a discovery for me because I didn't know that. So unfortunately, I lose. But yeah, it was going to be really, really tough. So yeah, Dragalge is a tough code breaker to beat. Really tough. I have 2 better responses for this. And this obstacle. Yeah.
Both of your Pokemon with fast move pressure, Dragalge resists on both. So it basically becomes a game of can you land a nuke on it?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you land the Drill Run? Can you land the Dark Pulse? If not, gonna lose the game.
Yeah.
Muck is not a bad matchup with Goon.
Yeah, you cannot sleep on Muck. Is with a couple of snarls of advantage, you can force social. So here,
you start attacking to make sure you can farm it down. Nice.
I want more.
You're going to take 1 move anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So no point for me in snarling. 12 water guns, so perfect. I instant swap into Beedrill. Yeah, not super great. This Whiscash is so spammy that I will have to shield in any case just because I don't want to be in charm down range. I already am in charm down range. So they let the first Drill Run go. So what I have in mind now is to stall the clock for the necessary time so that I can snipe this Whiscash down with Weather Ball. Okay, so this is perfect. The timer has come back up.
I said I like that you didn't swap immediately because they would have been looking to swap with you, but then you do a couple and they start focusing on trying to get to reach their move, and then all of a sudden makes it a little easier to actually get that snipe to land without them quick swapping with you.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm just 1 move short from Drill Run, and I know this Wigglytuff has a move stored, so I decided to save time. That's unfortunate because I was hoping that my snipe down was going to be the win condition, but yeah, it wasn't. So here, conversely to what I did in the past, so I don't wait for the catch because I know that all I have to do is to maintain a solid alignment without sinking the timer. So I don't need to charge up with my Rainy Cast form and then trying to catch the Shadow Ball. I just have to make sure that this Jellicent goes down. Okay, so actually what I'm doing is to load it up a lot because these Bubble Beam are doing nothing. And I want to have some Sludge Wave damage for these Ninetales so that the farming down. Okay, so I don't make it, but it's fine. And this is less fine because this is another Air Slash Mandibus. But I sneak a Poison Jab. So this is still winnable. What I was hoping for actually was to be able to land this Sludge Wave onto the Cancer Ninetales in order to have an easier life with Water Gun for the end game if I needed to be quick at terminating the Ninetales. But Poison Jab damage plus Excisor damage are really adding up. So they are in the red. At this point,
I was just about to say, I hope that was a CMP tie.
Yeah.
That way you have a chance to maybe water gun this thing all the way down.
Yeah, this is the win condition. but I don't really need to take damage because probably the ELO is going to be the hardest hitting move in this game. So I've just reached double weather ball, and no really need to mess around for me. So let's clean the game up. Solid alignment, and although their closer was beating mine, but Rainy Castform has such a dominating performance versus pure fire types. And also Vigil was able to take these Mandibas in such a low health range that it was all easy. Another mirror lead. Not okay, so this is another team. So it's with Sunny Cherim and Mandibas. So another AMG 3K team that I decided to run because it was another day. And yeah, I always do what AMG commands. So here, I still go for the bait in the first place. Because yeah, I just want to attempt the bait, and they don't shield the second one. So nice. I have to stay in. I don't have a solid response to charm users. I try to time my water gun correctly in order not to allow another charm to go through. And now this is terrible because this Wigglytuff has a lot of energy. This should be a CMP tie. I hope they don't shield, but they shield. I'm gonna insta switch into this Mandibas. Luckily, my Mandibas has a air slash, so I can afford farming this Wigglytuff down, hoping that whatever they have in the back they're really weak to Mandibas, but not this time. So I want just to see for the science how much a foul play does. It does nothing. So good game to my opponent.
I think sometimes it's really good though to throw that move and get that mental picture in your head of how much damage it does.
Yeah, so just for the sake of the my knowledge, desire, but
because now you know if you were going to snipe a Steelix in the future, what that foul play, you got to have them basically just above the red for it to actually kill.
Exactly.
So
it should be something like 18%. So I can leave this discharge. Okay, so I'm trying to tap, but the game doesn't want to. Yeah, the game doesn't want to cooperate with me.
Oh man.
So I will. Yeah, this is another visual glitch that I really hate to see. I'm gonna bullet seed down. So I go for the weather ball. They don't know that I don't have solar beam. Or they should anyway. Maybe they were afraid I was going to throw Dazzling Gleam. I want to keep some energy stored. So I switch into Obstacle, and if Mandibas has Air Slash, this is not a bad matchup for Mandibas. So I'm keeping farming just in case they switch. I don't want to be energy dry against their last Pokemon. So I'm doubling up. I'm throwing one, and then okay. So I try to to do back-to-back in order to take away this obstacle from my side. They have a Frostless, so I need to reach as soon as possible another weathable. This was the first moment available, just three turns short of the last one. So I need to reach another one. But what I should have done, actually, was to let this cherry go down, because now I'm providing this Frostless so much energy. Probably I was sure in that moment that I was gonna reach double weathable. But yeah, the safest play would have been letting this cherry go down and trying to kill the Frostless with the Mandibus. It was very close. I will leave this Shadow Ball, so I don't shield. But now I know that I have to throw double weather if I want to avoid being hit by an avalanche. And this is the drawback of the XL Rainy Cast form. They shield. At this point, yeah, what I should have done was probably shielding, because probably, yeah, switch would have been interesting here. So I can tank this aerial ace. I don't know why. Okay, so I wanted to catch, but I should have probably thrown a move, because now it's me versus Whiscash. So this Whiscash has to land a Blizzard. And I know, and they know, so they bait. Okay, so is this a Blizzard? It is. Bad call.
Yeah, the Whiscash bait game is always it's probably like the hardest game to figure out.
Okay, so let's go for the Hail Mary Hyper Beam. No, okay, no way. It was my only, because I probably, and I don't, yeah, and I rage quit because I was really hoping to get to that Hyper Beam, but unfortunately, just a little bit short. I need to play this matchup out, although I'm not really a fan. I leave this. The fact that a Rainy Cast form wins the zero shield scenario against Shadow Machamp is crazy. But they are farming me down. But I know that if I shielded, they would have reached another cross chop before my next move. So this was the correct play. But now they have a Stunfisk. So they switch locked their Unova Stunfisk rather than waiting for Machamp to get farmed down and aligning their Mandibus counter correctly. So what I'm thinking that probably they have another Mandibus counter in the back. But still, I'm not shielding. So I'm not reading the situation correctly. Because if the opponent is a good player, they should have another electric type in the back. I catch the Mud Bomb, which feels always great. The Shadow Magnezone. So terrible for me, but I have to shield. I call the bait.
Nice. Oh, but you got the attack drop.
Yeah. as if Mandibuzz doesn't have a low attack per se. But yeah, probably even with the attack drop, I would have needed two foul plays in any case, plus some fast move damage. Okay, so I'm waiting for them to throw, and I'm immediately switching into Cherim to snap this Magnezone down. I basically have 100 energy, so I can fire this Weather Ball into Machamp's face, and then Bullet Seam down this.
Oh, nice.
So not a possible lead, but terrible closer, but still able to overcome it. A good game to my opponent. Normal Mandibuzz. So here, conversely to what I did before, I need to bait here because because for me there's no way to deal with Mandibuzz in a healthy range, because the Sunny Cherry doesn't have a really good matchup versus this Mandibuzz, and I kind of need this Mandibuzz to be low for me in order to air slashing it down. So I need to go for multiple Weather Ball. So I managed to take a shield from this Mandibuzz. I will farm this down, this Vulture down. So hopefully shield plus energy. Okay, so they are switching, locking themselves again, and I'm fine with this. Unfortunately, I don't have Solar Beam, so I will have to go for Hyper Beam. I'm guessing they are not shielding, and the first reason is that they already are down a shield, and the second reason is that they know this is not a good matchup for them. So that's why I go for the nuke. They have an Nidoqueen, so I need to get out of here before they poison jab me down. But they cannot. So this is not great because now they can poison fag me to death.
Yeah, if you had been able to, if your switch clock had been up one fast or basically 2 turns earlier.
Yeah, but they tried to catch, and this seals the game for me.
Nice.
So I can shield all the poison fangs in the world. I just have two foul plays.
And they concede.
Yeah, they make a mistake. They made a mistake because if they wanted to catch, actually, they should have waited for their shields to be down. Because when shields are down, I'm more likely to throw immediately because I don't have the mental mechanism of doubling up. I just need to throw immediately. So yeah, I don't know.
When shields are down, you're more aggressive. Your mindset's more aggressive. It makes more sense. Like it's gonna be at a more logical time. It's either gonna be from the move or maybe one after. Whereas when there's a shield, you almost feel like you always need almost an extra move sometimes, especially like in that late game. Because sometimes, say for example, you knew that Mandibuzz was very, very low, but sometimes you're not quite sure whether or not they're low enough that you could farm down, or if you're actually going to need another move. You know, you're like, man, they were in maybe 5 to 10%. At 5%, I could probably farm down, but 10% on a Mandibuzz probably have to throw another move. So you're going to always have the double move stored because you know you're going to have to eventually throw one there anyway. So yeah, it makes total sense.
Yeah, probably probably it was just a subtle mind game stuff. So not really influence on most games. But yeah, it is something that I experimented myself. When shields are down, it's often easier to catch for me. And so, by the same token, for the opponent, probably it would have been easier for the opponent to catch. But yeah, but Mandibuzz is so strong. So I'm always happy when AMG suggests me some meta Pokemon, because sometimes I feel I really need some meta Pokemon in order to climb up. So I'm happy when AMG suggests me some off meta picks, like Rainy Castform might be something like a sleeper pick or a neglected Pokemon, even though in my opinion it was super meta, but almost no one had it. It was just Obstagoon, Mandibuzz, and Nidoqueen, but still it was really strong. So
what I liked about both those teams was the Cherim and the Beedrill kind of got to shine because they were kind of held in place by the Muck and the Mandibuzz, which were very comfortable in the meta. So you were able to be real aggressive with those two, and get to 100 energy and throw big charge moves and take 1 and 2 Pokemon out at points with them, which was such a good way to play that, because that you've got the Mandibuzz with plenty of bulk that can tank some moves, and then you can let that Cherim just go crazy on those weather balls.
Yeah, even though Cherim didn't really have the chance to shine, but yeah, a Hyper Beam landed on Rainy Castform feels always great.
And closed the Magnezone and the Shadow Machamp game too.
Yeah, that was a crazy game because I was 100% sure I was going to lose that. So I was kind of surprised by how much energy I actually had on my Cherim. I wasn't keeping track of the energy, but yeah, I happened to had 100 energy on that Cherim, and it really paid off.
Yeah, that was a great finish on that one.
Yeah, and so far in this couple of days of GBR in Really Remix, the MVPs were Rainy Castform and Beedrill for sure. So we will see tomorrow another episode with some Beedrill battles, and Beedrill was so strong in this meta. Almost nothing could wall the Beedrill, because even Dragalge has to watch out for Drill Run. Same for Fire types. Same for Steel types. Drill Run is such a good coverage move, and Beedrill is able to put some fast move pressure on all the meta, even Mandibuzz. So Poison Jab plus X Scissor is going to take Mandibuzz very low, even if Mandibuzz has Air Slash, which is crazy. But yeah, Beedrill was definitely, besides Rainy Castform, the MVP for this cup. I was really happy.
I'm so excited to get to the next sets tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we will see some more Sableye battles as well, which always feels good.
Awesome. Well, cool. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This was the second part of CLeonardo77's climb to legend. One of those astronomical climbs that we all hope to achieve, and it's great to highlight them when they do. We'll see you tomorrow, and thanks a bunch for tuning in.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.